Welcome back to another episode of Chopping Up with Young Hog. And today I'm in the kitchen cooking a crumble apple pie. I got my apples cut up right here already. And I'm about to put a quarter cup of brown sugar, quarter cup of white sugar, and a tablespoon of cornstarch. Then I'm gonna put that on the stove and let that cook. I also got a store crust. My quarter cup of white sugar. Get this a mix. Cut like 5 apples. To get that a nice mix. And the cornstarch is really just to thicken up the liquid that's go form in the pan with the apples. So I got a tablespoon of cornstarch. Flour do the same thing. Once that butter melt down, then I'm gonna throw my apple mixture in there. I'm also hitting with a little vanilla. Oh yeah, gotta get my cinnamon. I don't want to go too crazy with the cinnamon because that cinnamon will overpower it. Get about a teaspoon of vanilla. That's the apple mixture. I'm about to go and pour it in the pan. I'm gonna let this come to a rolling boil and then cover and let simmer for maybe 7 minutes. You don't want it to get all the way soft, but you just want it to soften up just a little bit. And then that'll be it. Now I'm about to, I was go dice up the butter for my crumble crust, but I'm gonna melt it and then chill it in the microwave for a little bit and let it cool, and then break it down like that within the flour and the brown sugar. But I'll be back once I melt my butter so I can mix that up for y'all. I'm doing 1 cup of flour to 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Do one more. And that's 1/2 cup. Get a fork and mix that together. Want to mix it in pretty good. You don't want all the big lumps. A few lumps not gonna hurt. It's just gonna lump up more with the butter anyways, but you don't want all the big old balls up in there, so you want to break it up good. You can turn it off because that's perfect. It's nice and thick. So once you pour that on, you know, usually sometimes you have to separate it, drain the juice off of it, and put it back on the stove. But see, that's where the cornstarch come in handy. It help out a lot. You don't have to really separate it because it speed up the process. Here's my 1/2 cup of butter, 1 stick. And just mix it in there. And just keep mixing until everything good. Now, it'd be better if you use your hand, but The fork worked too, so I don't feel like using my hand. So the fork may take a little longer. If I need to though, if it takes too long, I'm gonna just use my hand. That's perfect. It's a couple nice size lumps in here, but that's fine because once I go to put it on top of the pie filling and all that, I'm gonna break it up then, so that'll be fine. So I do have to use my hands still. So, or not really. Technically, I don't. I could just use a fork or spoon, but I see. All right, time to plate. I mean, not plate, but time to put this pie together, put it in the oven. I got the oven on 350 too, so I'm gonna do like an hour. I'm gonna do like 45 minutes to an hour on 350. It all depends on, cause everybody's stove cook different. First, what we go do is poke some holes in the crust. Poke them all over. Man, I should have put this in the microwave. I mean, in the refrigerator. Cause it is hot, and I don't really want to cook or like melt the crust. I'm gonna try something. Alright, I'm about to put this in a refrigerator for 5 to 10 minutes and let it, or the freezer, and let it cool. Just the apples. I'm not gonna put the liquid in there. And hopefully it cool it down quick. So I'm gonna do this and then I'll be back once I take it out the refrigerator. Alright. It only took about 3 minutes. But now I don't even think this ain't even enough. I use 5 apples. And there's 5 apples. It's not cutting. Look at this. Man. I need like 4 more apples. Mm. Look at this. Stopping right there. It's too low. About to check to see if I got some apple filling, which I doubt it. I thought that would have made a difference. That didn't make no difference. Let's put the crumble crust over all of it. Okay, it ain't that bad. Okay. We gonna see how much evaporate once it's done. I still think I should have had more apples. That's what it looked like. But with the crust on it, it don't look like that though. It look like it's straight. Like I said, put this in the oven 350 for 45 minutes to an hour. I like to set my pies on another pan because it make it easier to get out the oven for me. Now the smart thing would be to wrap these edges up with some foil, but I'm not about to do that. And I'm not about to waste a whole egg just to do the crust either. So we'll go do it this way and hope everything come out straight. To the oven it go. I set my timer for 50 minutes and we gonna see where it go. But I'm gonna check it at like 45 anyways. Came out looking good. Oh, I know it was leaking. Hopefully it ain't leaked too much. It leaked out all the filling. But it looked good though. You gotta let this cool. Let's cut this pie. It's cool, but hopefully it's chilled long enough. Okay, came out good. Put a little ice cream on a plate just for taste. Now, I ain't have just vanilla, so gotta use what I got. Just a little bit. Let me taste it before I end the video. Oh yeah. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with the Young Hog. Appreciate everybody that watched the video to the end, as always. And stay tuned for more. Already.